Hello folks, Abfielder here with another Minecraft video, and with the end of 1.16 comes the end of StrangeCraft Season 2. I haven't done much StrangeCraft content recently, so I thought it would be nice to finish off with a world tour of pretty much all the work the strangers have done. I'll try and cover it all. I may forget some stuff. If I do, apologies to the strangers. I haven't done it on purpose. But this is the spawn point. I thought it was the best place to start, so as you can tell, we created an absolutely wonderful football stadium. We did this in stages, so the stands and that were done by Catch. It was like an initiation project. Carnage, I believe, did this aquarium underneath. There seems to be a lot of animals in it these days. Probably killed them. And I think the pitch was done by DK, Krazy, and Dusty Dude. And then down into the locker rooms before we head on. So we have the StrangeCraft Juniors. Those are for new members. So if we go in here, they get the relatively plain lockers, just in case they come back here, stuff they can keep in their locker. And then we have the strangers' dressing room, which is a bit funkier, as you can see. Looks nice and cool. And we've got, again, the aquarium under there, the StrangeCraft lettering on the floors. Really, really awesome. I think DK sacrificed himself for the football heads. The StrangeCraft map art we'll get to later. That was a project that I worked on. So I think now let's head into probably one of my favorite places on the StrangeCraft server. And apologies if you can hear my cat meowing in the background. He's shut in at the moment. I had a little incident on Friday. If I get chance, I'll let you know what that was in a bit. So we are in the Nether Hub that Krazy, Cyber, and Hornist built. Don't know if anyone else was involved in that. Hope I've got everyone right here. I mean, this thing is just, it's immense, right? This is one of the fanciest Nether Hubs going. This was all done basically by hand using the TNT method to blow this out. This was some serious work. It's utterly immense. Love this. Have like what looks like a compass kind of design on the floor. The lava pillars, just utterly, utterly amazing. Right, I'm going to take you to my part finished base to begin with. Initially, this was going to be a Stargate Atlantis type thing. Frankly, I lost interest and got a little bit bored and never got around to finishing it. I bit off more than I could chew with this, but the main entrance was nice. I was happy with this. Off to the side here, we had a little workshop with our workstations in. Tiny little bedroom. I was planning on building a bigger bedroom, never got round to it. Little storage room in here for the essentials, and that's quite cool. Over here, Cyber pranked me with a secret room, which was really, really cool. It used some mechanics to put stuff in barrels to open it, and then taking the mick out of my utterly poor aim to open yet another secret room. So let's head back out here. So eventually I decided this wasn't big enough for my storage room. So up here, I got my cat meowing again. Up here, I created my actual storage room. Not auto sorted, it's just manual storage, but I really like the space. This was probably one of my favorite builds on the server. Not my best, we'll get onto that later, but just one of my favorite rooms that I've created. I really like this space. Anyway, let's head outside. Oh, we had a little manual furnace array in here as well. I tried to keep essentials on this floor, and eventually I did actually I was going to start doing work down here, but again, I never got down to it, so this was kind of the last bit I did in this main hub. My cat is being so loud. Just bear with me 1 second. There you go. He desperately wants to go outside, but he's not allowed. He's not allowed for a few days. Right, we have here, this one is the potion brewing room, or potion brewing building. Let's head in here. Right, I'll cut some of that out of the video, and yeah, no, the cat can't go out at the moment. He got in a fight on Friday night. It was quite bad. He's had to have stitches, so he's on house arrest, and he's meowing at me to get let out the house. So anyway, back to the tour, potion brewing room. And yeah, I use this mainly for water breathing, and it's a really cool auto system. And again, quite happy with the stream. It's a little bit plain in here, but I quite like what I did with the walls and stuff. The building itself, on the outside is quite funky. I mean, the whole base. Let's zoom up and have a look at the base before we check out the other buildings. You know, if I got around to doing something, I made some errors with this. The floor needed to be thicker and these raised up so I could do cool pathways and designs and stuff. But yeah, just bit off more than I could chew with this. So I'll be doing something smaller in season 3. Okay, in here we have the mega sugarcane farm. This is the Tango Tech modular design, and I made a little bit of an alteration here so that I could turn this thing off, just run some redstone signals up the back. And yeah, it works really nicely. This is some more map art, and when we go and see the StrangeCraft map art, we'll see this one as well. Just a little computer screen there, which I thought was quite cool. Might do something similar to that in season 3. Over here with this little building is the AFK fishing farm. And I know 116 you don't get the normal mob drops from, or the previous drops you used to get from AFK fishing, but I actually just wanted puffer fish, which I got plenty of, so the old design worked fine for what I wanted. Then one more building on this island, apart from the main tower, which was meant to be, well, far, far higher. And that's the Spartan Creeper Museum. So early on in this season, I got 100 subscribers, now up to 838, I believe. But when I got to 100, ran a little competition, comment on the video, and you'll get the museum named after you. And if you're a Java player, your head in the museum. Spartan won. That's his head, and the museum is named after him. We have Dusty Dudes, or DKs 5000 Fred count bed, one of my prized possessions. Here we go, and it was, won during the StrangeCraft Christmas event, which was a fun event. Let's head over here now. This is the StrangeCraft map art room, so if you glass over a map, when you take it, it locks it in for eternity, and you get this. So I got the various stages of progress as I was doing the StrangeCraft logo map art. This block here was used to do all the staircasing before Carnage reminded me about Tweakaroo over here, and this was a recent addition actually. So this is my nether perimeter, and we'll go and check that out later. It's super cool, but I took some map. I know it's not centered, not a lot I can do about that. And then upstairs we started collecting various player heads, various mob heads, got quite a few to be fair. And again, this is a lovely building. This is as a building overall, I did a decent job on this. I think it looks really smart. Wish I'd just got round to filling it out a bit more. All right, let's head off into. Let's head off. Where should we go? This over here we saw in the background is DKs Starship that he, again, probably bit off a little bit more than he can chew. I, for one, hated this base on the server because it causes light refresh updates every time due to it being up in the air. So every time I sort of get to around there, I would get this chunk lag. Yeah, I would get this chunk lag, and it would sort of stop you flying. It was incredibly annoying. It was very tempting to turn it down. There was flowing lava in here. I had a suspicion that was causing the lag, but wasn't to be. Didn't actually seem to get it on the single player. Just seemed to be on the server, so I'm not sure why that is. That awesome shop down there, the Shulker shop, is Krazy's design. Looks amazing. And this overall, I just have a sip of my cup of tea, is the Strangers Shopping District. We found with the shopping district, it gets a lot of use early on, but then as people get into the game, get their farms, not so much. So we're trying something different for Season 3. This awesome Carnage statue was done by Hornist as a thank you to Carnage for a keyboard, I believe. So cool. And that was a nether building, Carnage and Cyber. The bookstore, which I think was Dusty Dude and DK. Community storage hall, Cyber and Aeon. This was my discount store. What have we got over here? Cyber's redstone, the diamond block, pillar, throne, whatever you want to call it. The funky portals and statues. That is Catch's quartz and stuff shop. Cyber's dye shop. Bones. Krazy's, I actually don't know what he sells in here. What is he? Oh, arrows in his cool modern building. Catch did some games. That was the game shop, my Wither Skeleton shop, and a shop that never ever got used. Over there, totem shops, Hornists Base shop, statues, Krazy's ice shop. We got so much done. You forget how much you get done. We had best part of a year. Dusty's tree shop, Aeon's firework shop, I think. Firework and Elytra shop. Over there is Cyber's nether shop. Oh, we have the archery, which was super awesome. Just check this out. So you would press the button, come in here, and yeah, you got this target range, and then at the end the tokens would dispense from here, and you go up on the leaderboard. There is a button, I can get out, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, I thought I scored better than that. I scored in the hundreds, I think. Might have been on our creative world when we had a secondary world. So I think I've covered everything in pretty much everything in the shopping district. Let's head over this way. So sadly, Cyber didn't get around to finishing this. This was huge. Looks so cool. He had a really cool mechanic in the middle for his maze. This was really, yeah, this would have been fun to play, but yeah, one of those things. People just, run out of time to do things. We all suffer from it. This was Catch's base. I want to say headquarters, DC. I can't remember what it's called. StrangeCraft map art logo, which made it everywhere. And this base is actually super cool. He got so much done on this. Potion brewing room, workshop, enchanting room. What we got out here? Got his main portal room, some slimes just to get you up the level if you're a bit lazy. Over here was his villager trading hall, which was really cool. I think he had something over here. What did he have? Okay, it was just blocked off, but I think down there is his... Let's head around here. What was this? Is this his kelp? I think this is his kelp farm. I think this was his kelp farm. And then he had a furnace array, I think upstairs. Let me check. If I can get back out. If I can get back out. I went the wrong way. Yes, this is his kelp farm for his furnace array. And I don't know how he got out of here. And then there's the area he hasn't cleaned up. And if we head upstairs now, here we go. This is his storage room, which is super cool. And I apologize, I don't know where everything is. His bedroom seems to be short of a bed there, but that's a funky wardrobe. I haven't actually been in here. That was new for me. So I think his furnace room was over here. Maybe it wasn't a furnace room. Smelted items. Yes, it was. It was. Smelting. Fuel, smelting. Okay, so you chuck things in there. You put your help in there. Ah, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that was all kind of bespoke design, so you could fit it in that room. I have no idea what we have up here. Okay, we have all the mechanics that chuck stuff down, and a bamboo farm over there. Right. Don't think there's anything else in this base that I've missed. Apologies if there is Catch. This is Catch's nether tunnel, which is awesome. I think, really cool. Maybe because I built it. Right, what have we got further down? Have I gone? I don't think I've gone past anyone's. Okay, we've got Krazy's base next down here. So if I head out, and Krazy's probably the most complete, most spectacular base on the server, I think. And I don't even know how to show you this base. The really cool ceiling, the really cool floors, the landscaping. It's amazing. Now this is based on Star Wars. That's a kelp farm over there. This is basically his storage room from what I remember. Just keeps everything in shulkers, and there we go. Yeah, shulkers and stuff like that. And oh wow, yeah, he did some extensive end mapping, incredibly extensive. And when I downloaded our world backup, it the end itself was 7 gig. So I had to trim that a little bit. And yeah, huge kelp farm to run his super smelter, which is hit. And iron farm. Villager trading hall. I know he's got some stuff downstairs. He's got another mini trading hall off to the side. Just trying to make sure I don't forget too much. And that was a part of a game that Catch did. There is so much around here to do. That looks like a concrete maker, I believe. I need to show you the outside of this base. I can see if I go through there, it will transport me back. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let me, I mean, look at the detail. This is super, super cool. So yeah, by far the most complete base on the StrangeCraft server, and that thing is immense. Right, we are going to head back in because we've got Carnage's base next. And if I go through this way, it'll take me to the ceiling. And yeah, here we go. And we can come back out into the tunnel. Right, we have Carnage's base, which we did get some stuff. Well, I can't get out of here. There we go. Right, let's have a look what we've got. So that's his mega castle, and I don't know what he keeps in these. I think there's storage rooms, potion rooms, and stuff in here. Let's check them out. They're very cool buildings. There we go. He's fully automated storage system, of course, and it's a very cool design, very cool building. Nice that he got this in. Let's head back out. Huge melon farm, as we can see. Did he get anything else in this building? Let's head around here. There we go. And let's head up. Don't know if he got much else in here. More storage, more storage, more storage. So basically this is one gigantic storage area. Huge storage area. Is there more storage up here? Yes. Oh no. Is that his I have no clue what that is. I have literally no idea what that is. Is that a... Nope, not a clue. Can we get out here? Yay! Okay, so this was the Ilmango, I think, designed sugarcane farm. No, bamboo farm. My apologies. This was the iron farm that Carnage and Cyber designed. Super cool. If you want the schematic, it's on Abfielder.com. A player called Alexis started to design this building, but sadly ran out of time. A really cool iron farm that we built, and Ray's stem farm that we had to rebuild about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times because we kept blowing it up. Built it in the wrong direction. Once we got it working, works fine. Sorry, cup of tea as well. And just to let you know, the cat has now settled down and gone to sleep. He stopped trying to sneak out. And yeah, chorus flower farm possibly, or chorus fruit, not sure which one. Tree farm, and concrete maker, cobblestone generator. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff. This was a void hole. Don't know if he put blocks down there, but that does just go into the void. He got rid of all the bedrock down there. Don't think I've missed anything. I'm trying to remember if I missed anything that's difficult. There's so much done on this server. Right, let's and that's Carnage and Cyber's perimeter farm will be there soon. Can I get in? Yep. Okay, this is Carnage's Nether Tunnel, designed by yours truly, Abfielder. I quite like that one. And then on to the next area, which was the Christmas area. I want to say Cyber with some help from Aeon, who did some of the statue stuff. So I think that was Aeon, that cool chessboard. And yeah, no, really cool fireplace. And this was a really cool event. Got loads of the strangers on. We all sat here, exchanged our Christmas gifts. And yeah, that was a fun event. I think it was covered. It was, yes, I did cover it in one of my earlier videos. Right, onwards. Right. What have we got down here? I just want to cover... I think we have a drone farm. We'll check that out on the way back. I think we've just got Hornists Base down here that I want to check out. I think this is it. Ah, moved portal. Is it up here? Is it up here? I can't remember where everything is. Right, here we go. This is it. There we go. This is Hornist's area. Now again, he sadly ran out of time. He was building a sphere there that he didn't like, took down. So he got some farms going, some bee farms, some crop farms, and a villager trading hall. Lovely villager trading hall in there, which was super cool. I don't know if he did much else around here. Looking forward to having Hornist back on. Oh, he got plenty of the map art. Looking forward to having him back on. Oh, stupid creative mode. I need to put the cooldown on. Okay, right. We can go back this way now and try and catch some of the other stuff that we missed to begin with. So let's go and check out this. I think this. I can't 100% remember this farm. Where does this take me? So, okay, these guys did a full perimeter, didn't know what to put in it, put in a drone farm, and will this activate? Because this thing is... There we go. Look at the number of drone that are... There we go. I've never seen a drone farm that is this efficient. It's brilliant. Love it. Love that they've gone to that effort. Right, now... Where did I come out? Was it over here? I think it was over here. Yeah, it was. Okay. Drain farm perimeter. Not every day you see a drain farm with a full perimeter. As you can see, it chucked out a lot of stuff. Okay, we can head back over here. We can go this way. I'm going to just punch out here. This is in single player now, not on the server, because we're resetting the server today. So I will head into this portal. And this was Carnage and Cyber's creeper farm that they made ever so slightly bigger than mine, just to prove that they could, I think. And they did a full floor for this. It looks cool. It does look cool. That's a funky build. And I think Cyber did a short on this that got like 15,000 views or something ridiculous. And you can understand why. So cool. Such a cool build. So much effort that went into it. I think Aeon helped out. I was over here a little bit, but I was mainly just killing mobs for fun, not really helping. Sorry, sip of tea. I'm doing this live, so try not to lose my voice. Oops. Okay, we can head back this way. I don't know what was in there. I think that might have been Carnage. Carnage had a friend on here for a little while who created a base not far from Carnage's. I don't think there's much there. So apologies if I've missed something there, but I don't think I have. Oh my god. What? There we go. Right, I think that's everything up the north tunnel. So let's head to... So I think the next place to go down will be the East Tunnel, which is broadly where I started. And we'll check out some stuff down here. Okay, this is Cyber's base now. The tunnel was another Abfielder design. I think my favorite tunnel design on this server. I think this works really well. I tried to, you'll see when we go out to Cyber's base, but I flipped it in the nether. I actually had to because I wanted slabs down here. Can't make slabs out of those. And yeah, this worked really well. And this is such a cool looking base. He got so much done with this. I don't think he quite got it finished, but he's downloading the world to finish it in single player, I think. And now, lovely ocean base. Oh, he got these. Oh wow, he got way more done than I realized. I haven't seen this. He hadn't done all this when I last looked. Oh, this is so cool. This is awesome. I'm gonna have to like do the kind of timeline thing for this on this YouTube video to try and make this stuff a little bit easier to demonstrate. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, I take back what I said about Krazy being the only completed base on the server. That looks fairly complete to me. Yeah, he's got a few more of those to do, but it's looking awesome. Okay, we have a tree farm built by Carnage and Cyber. I apologize, can't remember whose design this is. I'm pretty sure I do have the schematic on my server though. And the building design itself was by Krazy. So farm design, I can't remember the guy's name. Schematic is on there. It will do all the tree types except dark oak, I think. I think dark oak is the only one it will not do. So that was really, really funky. That was a light suppression machine up there that never quite worked. Our server was too good for it to work. Right, let me have a sip of tea. Okay, and let's head back into the Nether. I think we went past, this was my portal area back to the base that we've already seen. And then down here, what do we have? I feel like I've missed a base. I feel like I've missed... Yeah, down here is JustinIsOrange's base. So he didn't complete his nether tunnel. This is not an Abfielder design. Although I actually think I did dig that. So he has some villager farms, iron farms. Where's his main area? There, over there. Let's head down here. Of course, he has a villager trading hall. He has a huge number of villagers. And then down into this area that I helped dig, he sadly didn't get complete. I don't know what he was going to put in here, but he created this really cool funky melon design, which is really cool. It's an absolute waste of redstone, but it's a cool build. And you know, I helped him dig that. I don't know what he planned to put on there. But this area is super cool. I really like it. And he had a storage room back there as well. I think that was someone's iron farm, but it's not in use, or it wasn't in use certainly when I was on the server. How do I get back out of this base? Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay, then next, let's have a look further left. We got quite a lot down this tunnel, actually. Quite a lot happened. I did a fair amount of it. And here, this is Cyber, and this was Cyber's tunnel design. And this was just a squid farm, I believe. Yes, it was. There we go, we can see the squids dropping. A mega squid farm, to be honest with you. It's super cool. Super cool. Okay, let's head back out. Ooh, I know I've missed something in the center. We'll come back to that in a bit. This was my original starting base. To be honest, I should have just stayed here and made this area beautiful. This was my first tunnel that I built on this server. Quite pleased with it. And the base is a little bit of a mess. This was my original creeper farm. I actually only finished this recently. Did want some creeper statues down there. Never got round to it. But I'm pretty pleased with how that building came out. I wish I'd done this design all the way down, but yeah, I was kind of learning as I went with this building. So this is sort of early ab, this is later ab, and as you can see, it kind of gets better as you go up. Cobblestone generator, basic tree farm, very basic. Oh, I love this. Will this work? I think I turn this back. I actually haven't got my sound on, so I don't know if that's getting picked up. Should be playing Rule Britannia. So, yeah, and that was the queen. I saw some diamonds. She was on a diamond throne originally. Wolf farm over there. Mini wolf farm there. And crop farms. Super smelter. And just my little base area here. And that's a villager breeder over there. And a very mini trading hall. Ooh. And I just remembered I have my main trading hall. So we tend to keep trading halls out of our loaded area just because they're a little bit laggy and you don't want them loaded up all the time. So my trading hall I built over in the desert. You can see the rail track I never ever took up. Quite like this. The roof's a little bit flat, but the building's quite cool. It's a little bit plain, I think, inside. But yeah, no, this served me well. Plenty of storage. Yeah, no, this works well. I enjoyed this build. I spent a fair bit of time here. And out we go. I don't think there's much else to show. Cyber's Squid Farm is somewhere there. That's the one we were in before. Don't think there's a part of my wool farm over there, but it's only the one module, so it's not worth showing. This was my little studio for a while. This is my ground level iron farm, and schematic is on my website, abfielder.com. Nearly forgot. Chorus flower, chorus fruit farm, concrete maker, and then coincidentally, I happened to build right over a stronghold, so I turned it into a really cool room. Again, my walls are so plain. I've got to work on that. I accidentally broke the portal. So instead of being 3x3, it's 2x2. 2x3. That was a mistake. I think I grew the mushroom too close. Well, we are 30 minutes in. This video is absolutely gonna be mega. Okay, let's. You just don't realize how much you've built. So we are back into the Nether. Okay, next up is the Trick or Treat graveyard that primarily I built, but Catch did help as well. So I won't take all the credit. And yeah, tunnel designed by me. But doesn't this look cool? This was really cool. And this game was probably such a good money spinner, actually. So this is the graveyard itself. And yeah, the vines have grown. This is really cool. So you'd hand all your stuff into the barrel there for safekeeping. And you dig into the grave. And let's dig into a grave. So you would fall down here. I'm going to do this. And if it was a trick grave, something would happen. Now, you could fall to full death, full damage. Could fall into lava. There was a beautiful, let's go into spectator mode. Here, so this was the area I dug out anyway. And look at the number of mobs down here. So there was a small chance that some of the graveyards would send you down here. Now, you had no armor and no weapons. So if you ended up down here, these are full damage. If you ended up down here, well, you can see how much trouble you are in. But I did give the user, the person who was playing, hope. And the hope here was that if you came here, you might get some armor or a sword. Actually, that dispensed a wooden spoon. So if you got here, you were stuffed. I love that. I don't think anyone made it there. That was so cruel. That was so cruel. I made so many diamonds off this. The prizes, if you found the prizes, were really good, but it was a 1 in 10 chance. Rightio, let's take a right out of here. Next up, we have Easy, and I took the mick out of Easy for most of the season because he didn't have a tunnel, and then he created this, and annoyingly, he did this. So if you're flying down here with an elytra, whatever you call it, yeah. But at least he did it. He's tunnel designing in. Wow, this was further than I thought. This was like the most lethal tunnel for most of StrangeCraft Season 2. Because it was just, he didn't mob-proof it or anything. So he didn't get a huge amount done on this server. I'm hoping he's going to play a lot more on Season 3. But he did this really cool portal area that I love, very volcanic. And then he just got a little bit done over here with some farms and just a little storage hall over there. I think that's pretty much it for what Easy did last series. Like I say, really hope he plays more on Season 3. Okay, let's head back out of the tunnel. And then let's chuck a left. I can't remember what we've got next. Yes, I can. We have another Abfielder project. This was my creeper farm. And I only got this finished towards the end of the season. I had a little bit of a Minecraft break in sort of March, April time, came back and decided that I was going to finish this farm. Decided this was a project I could work on. This is super cool. Boom. 2 gigantic creeper statues as you come out. Now, I know this harms the efficiency of the farm, but bear in mind it checks out around about 70,000 gunpowder per hour. And we have 2 of the things. I don't care. And yeah, this worked out really nicely. The walls, there's a common theme with my builds. The walls are a little bit plain. They needed something else. But you don't underestimate the amount of work that went into this. It's cool. I'm really glad I did it. I'm really glad I finished this. If you get the world download, come and check it out. And the sandstone creepers are cool as well. Decided to do them in sandstone, just fit in with the area. It's just the storage system down there. It looked basically the same as this design, so we won't bother going down there. As well, I'm using the mini HUD chords, so if you are downloading the world and wanting to take a look, then chords will be in the top left hand corner for this stuff, so you can just kind of pause the video and you'll find your stuff. Okay, this was the Razeworks raid farm. Now we had the statues bugged, that's why this is all looking super cool. And I didn't really do anything with the design on this place. This worked really well, gave out the emeralds. I had 25 villagers in there, so they gave redstone and blue lapis as well. So yeah, that was a good resource generator. This is my gold farm. It's the Ilmango design gold farm. Yeah, another Abfielder nether tunnel. Can you tell what I enjoy building the most? I think it's nether tunnels. If you haven't... Oh, I got a couple of things up here, actually. 3 things up here, I think. So firstly, we have the Ilmango gold farm. Idiot that I am, built this in the wrong place to begin with. And yeah, partly in the wrong biome, so I had to shift it. That looks super cool. It works amazingly well. The storage needed some work. Now, is this the way to go? Yes. Nimbom's Barter Farm. I'm not going to go all the way over there. You can just look at the video. I didn't do anything fancy on the design. And over here, right towards the end, that is Razeworks Basalt Farm. Works really well. Right. I think that's all the stuff over in this tunnel. So we'll head back down here. And there we go. Okay, now we will go... There's soul sand under here as well, so if you're not flying, you can run super fast. Now, I think we've got a little bit of a journey up here before the next thing. I don't think there's a lot else. Nothing that interesting down there, I think. We will come back to this one. That was where Krazy kind of restarted with... I want to say cyanite. That's just a outpost that I used to get the Bad Omen for the raid farm. And then over this way, where are we up to? 1400. We need to get up to about 1500 before the next portal. Let's head over. There we go. Oh, I nearly missed it. So the map art I have been showing you. Oh, stupid lucky cooldown. Right, so this was piece number 1. This was just kind of me wanting to, you know, give it a go. I hadn't done map art before, so this was my computer screen that you saw in the sugarcane farm earlier, if you didn't skip that little bit. And then this was the StrangeCraft map art. So if you use staircasing, you get a lot more color variety. You can kind of do the shading, and you can just see now the StrangeCraft logo appearing there, and that looks super cool. Right, let's head down. Would have been cool. I was hoping more strangers might do a little bit of map art. Maybe they'll do some next time around. And there we go. So just one more thing down here. So this tunnel was originally 1200 blocks long. Krazy, I believe, built these. Don't know if he had help or not. Maybe off Hornist, maybe off Cyber. I extended this down to around about 2000 blocks because down here was the utterly perfectly placed nether fortress. Honestly, it was superb. It's in a soul sand valley and also broadly just kind of over a lava lake. And I just built this one layer to begin with, and it was pretty good. Got all the wither skulls we needed. And then Carnage built this second layer that worked super well and just increased the drops massively. We had, if we go in here, that was Aeon's head, I think. If we go in here, we have, let's have a look, the storage room. I don't know why he did this. The storage initially was there, and then, yeah, no, Carnage changed it, so it came out. Yeah, I think it's a shulker system. This works so well by the end, like, with the changes Carnage made to improve the efficiency. Like, yeah, we just had beacons absolutely everywhere. I'm absolutely going to miss not having a Wither Skeleton farm in Season 3, because it was, yeah, it's really nice to have one of those. Right, I think we are done with the west tunnel. We probably with the north and the east tunnels have broken the back of the server tour because the most active players on the server were down those two areas. So everything else, we'll go and see the other stuff. But yeah, we've done the majority of it now, and that's great because we are 40 minutes into this world tour video, and I've had to talk solid for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. And bearing in mind, I'm doing this in real time. So, I mean, I did briefly talk about my cat. Yeah, he had a fight on Friday night. He came in. I hadn't seen him for a while, so I went out to call him. Poor thing was covered in blood. He was struggling to walk. So I had to take him to emergency vets at 1 a.m. in the UK time. And he's okay. They stitched him up. They x-rayed him to make sure he got no breaks because he was hobbling. But he's got no breaks. He's back at the vets at 3 p.m. today just to have a look at the wound, make sure that's healing nicely. But he's a lovely cat when I say this. But he does like to occasionally sort of just give you a nibble. It's not a nasty bite, but he gives you a nibble. He's biting me now. So I think he's back on the mend. So he's snoozing. He's just trying to break out my house. He in front of his cat flap, I have his cat carrier with a dumbbell, 10 kilogram dumbbell in it, so he can't move it. Otherwise, he smashes the cat flap. And he moved a heavy wooden blind to try and get out the window yesterday. The window was closed, but he knows he can go in and out of it when it's open, so he was just checking. And yeah, and as you heard, he just meows at me to try and get let out. Now, the only thing I'm aware of down the south tunnel is the portal to the end, which I haven't actually been in the end yet. We do need to go into the end. Is there a bed in here? Yes, there is. Perfect. Respawn point set. Perfect. Right. So we'll ignore that. But this tunnel is... This was all Krazy's work. He mined... That was weird. He mined all this out. Now, I think he did all the work. I can't remember if he did the aquariums and stuff like that. If someone else did that, I apologize. And this place is just mega. And this actually is a gigantic villager trading hall. So you could come in here and trade. So everyone had kind of their own small trading halls. But in here is the absolute mega ones. And just look at the design work that went into this. I don't know how long this took him. Then we have in here crop farms, mega crop farms, so you could trade with the villagers and get your emeralds, and yeah, no, just immense. And yeah, use snowmen to distract the enderman. All those were opened up. The only other thing, oh, we did have there's an end farm somewhere. I do not know where. I do not know where. Can't remember where this was built. Let me just fly around the area. I don't think I've trimmed this. So, because I had to trim the end, like I said, it was 7 gig. And there we go. I was gonna say, I didn't think I would have trimmed it because I kept the Wither Rose farm, which is no point going to see that. It's nothing fancy. So yeah, just an end XP farm. These work so well. And yeah, you just go in there and kill it. It was it's okay. It's because you have to build it further out than I was thinking. I feel like there was another one. Maybe that got torn down. Can't remember. Right. Anyway, yeah, snowman just to keep the enderman occupied, and good. That worked. Yeah, that was super cool. Highly recommend you check out the Strangers channels, by the way. And myself and Cyber do YouTube videos. Carnage and Krazy and Hornist do Twitch mainly. So yeah, check those guys out. Links are all in the StrangeCraft Discord. Don't know what that is. Don't think it's anything, so I won't go through there. yeah, the build I missed at the spawn is there was a guardian farm pretty close to spawn, so we did a community guardian farm. Now the farm itself's not the most efficient farm ever, and which is a shame because again, multiple people worked on this. Now I think this was myself, Krazy, Cyber, and Hornist, and I think the farm design was broadly crazy. The Guardian eyes made out of wood was me. I love that. So when you fly over it, you get that really cool view. That I can't remember who that was. Someone who was briefly on the server but left. But obviously, yeah, no, it works. They spawn in here, they come down here, they get thrown up here, and then chucked down there. So yeah, not the most efficient farm ever, but super cool. Super cool to look at. A really cool design. So yeah, no, if we could do something similar next year but more efficient, you just come down here. Oh, you have to move that and then kill them, like so. Very, very nice. And yeah, like I say, a community farm, so anyone could just come in here and use it. So that's that covered off. So we are now down the west tunnel. West tunnel. I feel like I'm going to have missed stuff. I do not know whose this is. Hooded Wolf, is this where you were? Hooded Wolf was fairly late onto the server, so I don't think he got a huge amount done. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. It's a nice touch. Yeah, so he was mainly digging this area. I don't know what he's got in terms of his area. So, yeah, no, I haven't been here before. He got quite a lot done, actually. So he got a... I don't know what this is. Is this his house? I think this is his house. Cool floor design in that, and cool ceiling design as well. Love that. And yeah, Hooded Wolf streams as well. Don't remember if his details are in the Discord. Don't think there's a lot else here. Like I say, he was fairly new to the server. Where did I come in? Where did I come in? I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, was this the building? No. I didn't think that was the building, was it? Where did I come in? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Did I come in there? Did I come in here? How has he done this to me? He's... Wait, did I come up the stairs? Was it down the stairs? Was it down the... I really wasn't paying any attention when I came up here. I was so focused on talking. I'm lost. I'm lost. There we go. Spectator mode. Cheat our way back. Where the hell did that? It was the stairs. It was the stairs. I just couldn't find it. Okay. Right. Let's head back here. Yep. A little detour. Didn't realise that was where his base was. Not a clue. Not a clue. This was the original fortress they used for Wither Skeleton Skulls. Not bad, actually, considering it was just manual run around. This was Aeon and Veton's base. They got a fair amount done, to be fair, before they... I think they both left the server now. Aeon definitely has. 99% sure Veton left before Aeon. And no, this was cool. Cool base. Dangerous staircase. I think he lit this up in the end, because I got blown up on here once. I think the outside of their base, to be honest, is better than the inside. So let's... Oh wait, is that water in the middle? Am I just walking up here and I don't need to? This was a present to Aeon. Aeon tricked me out of some money, so I gave him a Trojan horse, full of explosives, of course. This was super cool. I love what he did around here. We'll look at this side because he got this side done. This is really cool. And let's try and get a better look at this. Yeah, really, really cool. Nice work. Right, we'll instead of walking around the stairs this time like an idiot, we will go here. There we go. Now, do we have much else down here? Blaze? That was Fortress, wasn't it? Let's chuck a left. We have my monument area that we're going to go and have a look. And again, I never got it finished. But I really enjoyed making it. I want to do more of this type of thing in Season 3. Not sure whose base area that was, but that was someone that left. Someone that left. Heading all down the tunnels. Yeah, these all go out to 1200 in all directions. Not a clue what's down there. Looks like it might be a guardian farm, possibly. Let's head down here. This was over here. This was the desert mining area. I kind of do just want to show this. We had a couple of desert mining areas, but I think this is the one I certainly used. I think Krazy probably used this one. Not sure about who else. Here we have such an easy to make kind of guardian farm from Carnage that works so well. You just sort of stand above the water, so only a small part is loaded up. I just want to show you how much sand we dug. We emptied this part of the desert out. I mean, that's like 4 or 5 blocks high and extended. I mean, look at the amount of stuff we mined. That is a lot of mining. I think we'll end this this tour video with some statistics from me. The strangers can perhaps add their statistics to the bottom of the videos in the comments, so you can see just what we accomplished in a year of Minecraft. A year of... It's been a strange year with COVID, so everyone's been locked down. They've probably had quite a lot more time to play Minecraft than they normally would. And so, yeah, a lot of time has been spent on this world. I suspect Season 3 won't be quite so grand because of that, because people just won't have as much time. But, so it may be smaller, but cool builds all the same. And I think this is where we're going to end, actually. This was where I planned to end the season, if I'd have ever finished it. And yeah, it turns out StrangeCraft content normally doesn't do that well, so I kind of stopped doing StrangeCraft content. I'll probably stream next year. So the plans for this kind of just fell by the wayside. But nonetheless, this was my first time doing huge terraforming, and the bits I did worked. It's not loading up. Worked out pretty well. Let's go from this view because it's actually a lot cooler. This would have all been inside if I'd finished, so this would have come out down here. And yeah, you'd come to this door, and then you'd walk into the monument area. And we sort of walk up here. This looks so cool. I wanted more stuff up here. The walls look a little bit better here. I did a little bit of a better job. We had these cool statues. This was Apollo. He would wish us on our way with these cool statues into Season 3. The Ancient Ones built this. And we would have come here and jumped into the void hole that I would have got Carnage to do for me. But let's head up and let's just have a better look at how this was shaping up. So I actually started with this kind of approach. So this was all custom made. I mean, it's all snowed on now. This was incredibly custom made and it looks quite cool. I started to work on this area, which looks a bit man-made, so it still needed some roughing up a bit. But then I switched to this more extreme kind of mountain, which I much preferred. And then I started to carry this on. So I would have actually probably blended that into this area. And yeah, this will look so cool if I got around to finishing it. With more statues and stuff like that, but this again was a huge project, and yeah, I'm going to leave you with that image. But let's head into some statistics, and let's have a look. Animals bred 313, not that many. 29,000 chests open. That's pretty good going, I think. Distance fallen 120. That's a lot of falling distance. Distance flown 815 kilometers. I actually sprinted more than I flew. I find that hard to believe. 1,114 kilometers sprinted and 2,000 kilometers walked and 1,500. I can't believe how little I actually flew. That's quite shocking. Oh, wait. Distance by Elytra, 9,000. The difference between those two is that with rockets, maybe? I don't know. Distance by horse, 10 kilometers. I need to use horses more. Distance by pig, 0 centimeters. Droppers search, I didn't know they did this, 674. Fish caught, 3,000. Interactions with the anvils, crafting tables. Items dropped, 12,000. 14,000 jumps. Is that 1,616,000 mob kills? Right, sorry, my phone just rang, so I had to just cut the video there and hopefully jump back in as well. Yeah, over 1.5 million mob kills. I did a lot of raid farms, so 1,371 raids, 4,000 triggered. I wonder why that's so different. I'm not entirely sure. Must be something to do with the raid farm. I spent 2.6 days. That's not something I want to look at again. Sneaking. Oh my god. Times played 68.97 days. A lot of, well, not a lot. Well, no, let's say a fair amount of that will be AFK to be fair. Only 5 days since I last died. Interesting. 24,000 trades with villagers. Okay, let's have a look at items. Times mined, 381,000 blocks of stones mined. And I also used 67,000. And then sand, I also mined 154,000 sand and 110,000 netherrack. Times crafted, 234,000 bone meal. Interesting. Gold, that makes sense. I got the gold farm. Stone, I crafted stone. Interesting. Grey concrete, my base was made out of grey concrete. That makes a lot of sense. Times used is more interesting. 731,000 times used the pickaxe. Yeah, there is a decent amount of stuff there. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna go back to this. If you watched the video and you enjoyed it, let me know. Let me know what you liked about the world. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Folks, it's been an hour-long video. That's amazing. That's probably the longest single recording I have ever done for YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the world tour. I'll do my best to split it into times and everything like that. Folks, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, I'm Abfielder. Goodbye.